Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in all Magic the Gathering formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you all for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to match number 5. We are currently 4-0 in a Pioneer League with Bant Spirits. We are underway, and let's see if we can get the 5-0 here. So starting off, this hand looks okay. We have 4 lands, we have all our colors, and we have 2 lords. It's not very reactive, but I think it's still keepable, being that we're on the draw. So let's go ahead and keep this and see what our opponent is on here momentarily. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying today's video. And I really hope we can get this 5-0. So let's see what Titus is on. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this breeding pool tapped. So our opponent started with a Blooming Marsh and just passed. Looks like they have a pause on our upkeep. Not sure if that tells us anything about their deck. Probably at least that they're a little reactive. Hopefully we find something like a Spell Queller or a Mausoleum Wanderer. Alright, it looks like just another Lord. That's still not bad. So let's go ahead and pass the turn here. Hopefully we can just outsize our opponent's stuff. Excuse me. Hopefully we can just outsize our opponent here. I think I'm going to go ahead and play a Botanical Sanctum next turn and hold up Rattle Chains. And another Lord. That's quite a few Lords. Hopefully we're going to be able to keep this Rattle Chains around, and then if we do, we can just flash them in. Alright, there's an Uro. Our opponent's going to gain 3 life here. Play a land. We'll go ahead and play Rattle Chains here. Alright, there's a Collected Company, which is good. I think I'm going to go ahead and just attack and then pretend I'm holding up like Spell Queller. And see if our opponent does anything, plays any differently because of that. So our opponent's going to probably debate their play here a little bit. If we're able to get this Empyrean Eagle down and then collect a company either next turn or on our opponent's turn, I feel like we're going to be in pretty decent shape. Alright, there's a Satyr Wayfinder here. This looks like Sultai Delirium. Alright, so Rivulet, Overgrown Tomb, Eat of Extinction. Alright, so they took an Overgrown Tomb. They're going to play Opulent Palace, or Opulent. Alright, if they play something here, this is the last card they're going to be able to play. Alright, let's go for the mana-efficient play of playing Empyrean Eagle. Alright, does our opponent have a counterspell, Fatal Push? Okay. So here I could Supreme Phantom and then attack. I think it's better here to hold up Empyrean Eagle and Supreme Phantom for next turn. And just try the end to turn Collected Company on our opponent. I think being able to dig deep, find decent cards here is going to be better for us in the long term. Our opponent here could just bring back Uro. So finding something like a Herald would be pretty decent here. Alright, so our opponent played the Overgrown Tomb. They're tapping 6 mana. Is this just like Emrakul or something insane? A Walking Ballista for 3. All right. Let's go ahead and I'm going to attempt to collect a company here. All right, I'm going to attempt the rattle chains here. I think I want to protect the rattle chains until end of turn. That way... All right, we'll go ahead and tap this here. I want to go ahead and protect the rattle chains. That way I can flash in these lords in response to the walking ballista, in case the walking ballista goes after Herald here. I think being able to flash in lords in response is going to be pretty decent. If they want to kill just Empyrean Eagle here, okay, it looks like they're going after the Herald. I don't think this is going to work in our opponent's favor because we still have the Phantom and Supreme Phantom. Or Empyrean Eagle and Supreme Phantom. Oh, and there's another Herald, so I'm going to say yes to this. I think I just play a Lord here. Get in for 7 and go for lethal next turn. Because if we flash in the Empyrean Eagle here, as long as they don't have 2 removal spells, we're going to be able to get in for exactly 10. If they bring back Uro here, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Alright, they only have 3 card types in grave at the moment, so this actually works out in our favor. So we're going to just get a forest here. If they have another... Yeah, they have another Traverse here. So if they're able to get Ishkana, that may be an issue for us. Yep, Ishkana. But that being said, we're going to be able to outsize Ishkana, which is good. Alright, actually, I don't think this works in our opponent's favor. Because what we can do here is Nebelgast Herald, and then we have 4 attackers, and we can tap down 2 things. This was an extremely lucky draw for us. I think we're actually only going to be able to hit them for 9, but... Oh, wait, no, because we can get in with 3 things. So I think this is going to be lethal. And it is. That was pretty fortunate for us there. All right, so what do we want here? I think Deccanstone's pretty decent. I think Deputy Detention's also good. We have a Rest in Peace, which is also really good against something that's trying to do Delirium things. I like Archangel Avacyn, so if I'm bringing in an Avacyn, I like to take out the Collected Company. I think Brazen Borrowers can come out here and bring in the Rest in Pieces. Well, I really think Brazen Borrowers coming out for Deccanstone. But we do want the Rest in Pieces. And I think what we can do here is probably cut the 2 Sailors. I'm always a big fan of cutting the Sailor just because it seems like an easy cut. Like, Sailor's one of those cards that's good in certain situations, but it's just one of those things where, like, I don't know. I feel always okay cutting that card. And I think I want to trim on an... Actually, I think I want to trim on a Supreme Phantom here since they have Fatal Push and bring in the Deputy of Detention. I could see bringing in Disdainful Stroke or maybe some Mystical Disputes. I feel like Sultai Delirium does run Mystical Dispute quite a bit in their sideboard, so maybe I want a Mystical Dispute to counteract. I don't know. Let's go ahead and play this and see how it does. If we see a bunch of counter spells from them, maybe we consider bringing in our Mystical Disputes. But I feel like a lot more of their deck is going to be spot removal. Alright, Alright, this hand's unfortunately not keepable. Our opponent did mulligan as well. Alright, this hand's a little bit better. Alright, they're keeping their hand. I think we're going to keep ours as well. I kind of just think we put an Empyrean Eagle on the bottom and leave all our lands in hand. I would like to find a Rest in Peace. Alright, Thoughtseize from our opponent. Probably takes a Selfless Spirit. Maybe the Herald. Okay. Herald down. If they have a Fatal Push or something, I could see leaving it in hand with the Selfless Spirit. Alright, there's a Deck in Stone, so we at least have some removal in case they play like a really good creature. Alright, there's Avacyn. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play the Selfless Spirit here. It's likely they have a Fatal Push, though. Yep. Let's counter the Fatal Push. And no legal target, it's countered. Alright, so next turn I'll probably just play out the Empyrean Eagle. I just want to play threats and see if they stick. Our opponent's down to 3 cards in hand, so that's pretty notable. Oh wow, our opponent missed a land drop here. I apologize for coughing in everyone's ear. I didn't tap a white source. White, blue, green. There we go. Wow, and our opponent's just missing land drops here. Alright, so we just drew a Spell Queller, so this is probably going to be enough to kind of overpower this board state. I'm actually surprised. Maybe our opponent trimmed their Satyr Wayfinders. I think I still leave up Spell Queller in hand. Yeah, and with Temple Garden, this basically locks it up, I'm pretty sure. If we're able to play Avacyn, I think there's just no way they're going to win this match. Yeah, I'm just going to Spell Queller this, just to Spell Queller it. It keeps him off Delirium and keeps him off a land drop. Alright, Herald in hand now. Hit them for 5. I feel a 5-0 coming on. Like, even if they're able to untap and play Uro or something, I think we're just gonna... Okay, there's a land drop. But it enters the battlefield tapped. I think I'm just gonna go for Avacyn here and attempt to go for the victory. I don't know if our opponent's going to be able to beat Avacyn. Alright, they could Fatal Push something here. Okay, they're going to get back their Satyr Wayfinder. But then we're going to hit them for 6 down to 3. Alright, there's a Noxious Grasp. Alright, this is able to hit them down to 8. And that's going to be game. We just 5-0'd a league on MTGO. Thank you all so much for watching. That's our second 5-0 this season with Bant Spirits. Bant Spirits is honestly one of the best decks, I think, in Pioneer at the moment. Being able to react to your opponent's spells is honestly like what I love about Magic. A good tempo deck like Bant Spirits is honestly like one of my favorite things to play in Magic. But thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video and you watched the entire series. Thank you so much for your viewership. We hope to give away some codes and things pretty soon. So go follow our Twitch channel because that's probably where we're going to be doing the giveaways. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video series. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out the description below for more Magic the Gathering content. This was Jordan with Crocodile MTG, and we will see you next time.